Hello. I woke up this morning discouraged because my exercise program of walking and lifting weights 3 days a week isn't seeming to do the trick for me. I'm the exact same weight, give or take 1 pound, depending on the day. I can tell a few differences in my back, and I suppose my legs are a little firmer, my arms are a little firmer, but I'm talking like I was ready for major results after, since the end of January, and this is the beginning of July. I started asking my husband questions, how do you do this? What do you recommend? And he's telling me this and he's telling me that. And I said, well, why don't you show me? Or I said, do you want to show me? And he goes, okay. So off to the garage we went, and 2 hours later, I was absolutely dead. I said, you've got to be kidding me. I have to lift this hard and this heavy for it to make a difference. So now I'm on the fence. I don't know whether I really want to put in that much work, that much time. It was hard. And then you stand around and rest your muscles between the lift. It takes just as long to rest as it does to lift. He did tell me the first time is the hardest time. So the next time I do it, it will be easier. We did a lot. We did a lot. He was watching. He'd say, that's failure. That's failure. Get a lighter weight. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going as long as you can. So I did. But I felt so thick and so heavy when we finished. Like I had poured water in all my arms and legs, in both my arms and both my legs. Like it physically felt like I was walking around my legs. That's how I felt from last night's walk. I walked as fast as I possibly could. I'm waiting on this dog to go to the bathroom. And when I got home, and I wore a weighted vest, which I'm wearing again today. And it's only 5 pounds. I actually forgot I was wearing it. But when I got home and I got to take it off and it was soaked with sweat and I got that 5 pounds off, that did make my shoulders feel lighter. But my legs, rear end felt so thick and so heavy from walking, like I'd poured water in them. So this morning on top of that, I felt fine this morning, but it was like back to back, really close together, even though one was walking and one was lifting. The other thing he recommended was I wait 2 days between lifting rather than doing Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So I don't know, that might make it easier. I have this urge to schedule everything. I want a schedule. And the only thing I have engraved in stone on my schedule is Wednesdays in the morning at 9:30 with the little grandboys. Everything else is subject to change. Mondays, my dad and I had been going to a park, checking out a new park, and I woke up to rain this morning. It rained off and on, so I wasn't going to take him out in a wet park at 87 years old. I am going to round this corner in a minute and we're going to feed the ducks and geese, which looks more like geese. I don't see as many ducks. I've got some parrot food for them. They love it. Here they are. There's a bunch of birds in here too. Hey, you be nice to the ducky. That was fun. Those geese try to act like they're so tough. And I know geese can be tough depending on where they are. But there's so many people that go by these geese every day. They're very used to people. It's so pretty. I'm going to go to that picnic bench right over there and sit down and have some water. Don't drink out of the bottle. This is the end of a long 4th of July weekend. My husband's been off since Thursday, and that's been nice having him around and spending more time with him, cooking a little bit more. My goodness, he kicked my butt this morning. I can't even walk very far. I told him when I left, I feel back to normal. I did till I got out in the heat and I started walking, and my body is very, very tired. So I'm probably only going about 1.5 miles, and then I'm going to call it good. Do you like to cook on cast iron? I would like to say that I do. I'm not very experienced with it, but the times I have used it, I've really liked how things have turned out. I've mostly used a 1 burner, like electric plate, and I would put it on a stool outside in the driveway and cook a couple of steaks in it. But if you're going to cook more than 2, then there's not enough room in the pan to get everything done at the same time. And I was telling one of the guys I used to work with that I did like the idea of using cast iron, but they smoked, so I always used them outside. He said, well, you're heating them up too fast. He said, put them on low and let the pan get heated up that way, and then turn the heat up to make it warmer for whatever you're cooking. That works perfect. Well, on this gas cooktop it has a griddle like you would make pancakes or something on. And I've only used it once, and we've been in this house for 8 years. So I pulled it out tonight because I had 3 steaks to cook, heated it up slowly, put some avocado oil on it, just like enough to make it look shiny, not like a pool of it. And I cooked them slightly popping a little bit of grease. So I took a sheet of foil and put it over the top. And I turned them and I temped them. And I was able to get my husband's to 135 where he likes it, 140 where I like it, and 145 where my dad likes it. I was so impressed. I just thought of something that my dad said that his grandfather said. So this was a long time ago. He said, I remember when people used to poop outside and cook in the house. And now they poop in the house and they cook outside. So now we're pooping in the house and cooking in the house. I don't like to use the grill unless I have to because it's hot outside. And then the grill is hot and you're running back and forth from the grill to the kitchen. Blah, blah, blah. Wah, wah, wah. I know. Anyway, I wanted to share my experience with the cast iron tonight, and I definitely want to use it again. The grease popping is why I was not using it, but I think using that little sheet of foil over the top will cut down on that a lot. Well, that's it for today. Thanks for being here, and I look forward to next time. Bye.